Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Bull TV for our second show from the trade show at the 2021 Junior Gold Championships from the Indiana State Fairgrounds, Indianapolis, Indiana, the capital of the Hoosier State. My name is Aaron Smith, and we are so excited to bring you a second edition, another 2-hour show from the trade show. These gentlemen to my right, Curtis Von Kruger, Mike Flanagan, welcome back. What an opening show we had. It was great. Loved every bit of it. We had a epic win in the gauntlet by Josh Weems over Cameron Crowe. But we're back. We're doing this one more time.
Absolutely.
You guys ready?
Oh, I am hyped. I am ready to go here at Junior Gold Trade Show in Indianapolis, Indiana. Who else is ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
Woo!
Yeah, not quite the hype that we had earlier when the gauntlet was going on. And I want to try to figure out how you do that with the cards like this. You know, the shaking of the cards. If you miss the gauntlet, you got to go back and watch it. It's on our Facebook and YouTube channels. Watch it after this 2-hour show, of course.
After.
But, Curtis, you got another gauntlet coming up here in about a half an hour, don't you?
We do. We have another special edition of the Gauntlet Live coming at you at 2:30. We have a couple of Sons of Hall of Famers who hopefully one day will be in the Hall of Fame themselves. Brandon and Justin Bone are going to join us today. I've known them since they were wee lads. They're going to come in, and we're going to have some fun, man. You're not going to want to miss it. You're not going to want to miss it. It's must-see Bull TV, I'll tell you that.
All right, with that, we're going to take a quick second to thank our sponsors. But when we come back, the 2021 U.S. Open champion is joining us, Chris Vi. So everybody hang tight. We'll be right back here on Bull TV.
All right, boys, this is it. This is what we worked for all season. This is what it comes down to. This is the hard work we put in, day out. We show it on the lanes. We show it at practice. We show it here.
Worked all season for this. This is our time to shine. Make good shots and great things will happen.
One dream, one vision, one goal.
We're going to show the whole nation what we're here to do.
I'm swimming in my head. I've been dreaming on the air. Gotta follow what I know. Visions in the night. Captivated by the light. I'm surrounded by the glow.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Bull TV from the Junior Gold Championships trade show here at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. And as you can see, I got a U.S. Open champion sitting next to me. All this guy does is shoot 300s on TV. His name is Chris Vi. Chris, welcome to Bull TV.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, I got to ask, I know the lines have been busy today, so how's the hand, how's the arm doing from all the autographs so far?
Yeah, we're doing all right. We're hanging in there. I got a little bit of a break now, so I got to rest up. We'll have another couple hours here starting shortly.
All right, Chris, obviously the success in the past 2 years has been fun to watch. We've seen you come from Junior Team USA to Team USA, and now the success of Major Champion on Tour. Talk about how this event, the Junior Gold Championships, kind of helped kickstart that for you and looking at your development as a player, especially on these tough conditions, and just how that was kind of a stepping stone for you to find the success you have now.
Yeah. So I was actually on the way over here. I was riding with Michael Tang, and we were just kind of talking about Junior Gold in general. And I come to realize that it was actually in this city 11 years ago is when I made junior team for the first time. And I'm pretty sure if that week never happened, I would not be sitting here today. So that definitely jump-started my career. I didn't really know anyone in the bowling industry at that time. So it kind of opened a lot of doors. And I mean, it was just a fantastic experience. And, it's something I'll remember for a very long time.
Chris, now I have a confession about this. The first time I actually saw you bowl in person was in this city, actually at the Youth Open Championships.
Okay.
Back in 2009. So I saw you compete there. I was like, man, this kid's going to be good.
Yeah.
Look at you now. I got something right for once, which is nice. But, you talked about kind of, the memories of coming back. You're thinking about Junior Team USA and this tournament. And I'm sure just being here this week, you're getting a lot of questions just about what can I do to be successful here at Junior Gold? What are the tricks? But what is the best piece of advice you can give some of these young players out there looking to make an impact out here?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is nerves. I mean, kids coming to, either from small towns or just in general that this is the biggest youth tournament in the country. And I think a lot of kids are just very nervous and, it's a big experience. I mean, you're in a room full of, thousands of people and, you got professionals here signing autographs and, it's a lot to take in. But in theory, you're still bowling, for yourself and you're not really competing against anyone else. You're just kind of competing against the lanes that you're bowling on. So I think it's, the old cliche, taking it one shot at a time. But I think it's very important that, one bad shot will not define your week, will not define you as a person. So it's learning as much as you can from good shots, from bad shots, and just applying what you learn to the upcoming shots. And I think that is taking it a little bit slower and just, embracing the week that you have here. I mean, there's memories you're going to have, whether you bowl good or bad.
Some great advice there from Chris. And 2021, some great on the lane success for you. I'm kind of disappointed you're not wearing the green jacket right now. I'm going to say that. But most recently, you had a 300 on TV, a second one for you, and you got to celebrate with your folks there. That was one of the great scenes from many of the great PBA events throughout the course of the past couple of years. Tell us a little bit about that moment, getting to share that with your folks and just being able to perform in that situation once again, do big things and just do awesome stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that was an incredible moment. Obviously, lucky enough that it was my second one this year, but that one was way more special, being able to celebrate not only with my parents, who they haven't been there since the U.S. Open the year prior, so that was, 12 months or so, that they really hadn't seen me bowl. So for them to be able to be there was something special, and just having fans back in general. I mean, it meant that much more to have, I think it was like 300 or 400, people in the stands cheering. So it was incredible. It was an awesome atmosphere to be a part of, and hopefully we can do it again.
All right, Chris. As we wrap things up here, we know you got the pro shop in Ohio with Mikey. Yep. And you guys are getting pretty active on YouTube as well, and having some good times out there, putting out a lot of great content. From the pro shop side of things, when players come in looking at a tournament like this, like Junior Gold or maybe the Open Championships, what are the things you like to try and get them prepared for when they say, hey, I got this big tournament coming up. It's going to be tough conditions. What are the things you try to do as a pro shop manager, as someone who's going to be drilling equipment for them? How do you get them ready in that aspect?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is you got to think outside the box, right? Because, you can always say, oh, I'm bowling on this pattern, or bowling, 6 games or whatever it is. Like, okay, well, here you might start with this ball, go to this ball, and then go to that ball. But, what happens, if you're bowling at a center that hooks a ton, or you're bowling at a center that doesn't hook a ton. So I think just being able to kind of get the bowler to understand what possibly could happen, let alone, what they're actually bowling on. So just trying to look at the bigger picture, making sure they can be prepared for anything that comes their way, whether it be equipment, whether it be the mindset, whether it be, just how they prepare. So it's trying to get them to be able to not only use that advice for the specific tournament, but anything moving forward for them.
All right, everybody. Chris Vi joining us here on Bowl TV. We're going to get ready to send it over to Mike Flanagan in just a moment. He's over at the Roto-Grip booth with the man with the best hair in the business.
Yeah. Hard to beat.
Chris Schlemmer. So, Mike, take it away.
Thanks, brother. Hey, guys, we're here with Schlem here in the Roto-Grip booth. We've got Stu Behind us and Rocio right now, right?
Yeah, so we brought a 4-player. Actually, we brought 4 players for each brand. We got Rocio and Stu currently, and then we'll have Mikey Tang and Carolyn Dorn Ballard popping in here.
Yeah, cool, man. So Junior Gold underway here. You get to see everybody. It's been a year off. How's Junior Gold so far for you?
Well, for me, it's actually been a few years because the last Junior Gold I was trying to think about, I think the last one I attended was actually here. I don't know how long ago that was. But it's good, yeah, to see people I haven't seen. A lot of people came up and they're like, hey, I remember you from a couple years ago, blah, blah, blah. So it's good, back traveling and seeing people. And that's what a lot of parents and kids have said, catching up with people they hadn't seen since the previous Junior Gold. So, it's one big, it's a big social event, man. It's like the kids finally get to see the friends that they make here from all different parts of the country. And I think that's the key to this big thing.
Yeah, it's the networking event. They become friends on Facebook. They follow each other on Instagram. It's really cool. So Slim here, if you don't know, we're both from St. Louis.
We are. Yep.
That's where we originate
we from the Lou and we proud. Yeah,
that's right. We are.
That's what's up.
But Slim is very eccentric. He's got all these cool looks. Can you describe your wardrobe today?
Well, so I've been asked this. I've had countless people comment about my jersey, and I think the big thing was just making sure no one else coming to Indiana. Just trying to make it a little bit happier and vibrant, because we all wish we could be in Hawaii or on a beach or something, and I don't think Junior Gold's going to Hawaii. So I figured I'd bring it here with me, and legit, every 4th or 5th parent is like, oh, I love your shirt, I love your shirt. I'm like, hey, I've been telling people I've been trying to blend in. I don't think I'm doing such a good job at that. I don't think I ever do. But hey, it is what it is. So.
Slim, you're a big fan of wrestling too. And anybody compare you to any wrestlers this year's event?
Yep, I've already had it a couple times here. Actually, last week in Vegas at the TNT, I also had it. Brian Knobs, the Nasty Boys.
Oh,
I got my glasses in when I got my contacts in. It's even more so. And what's funny, I was actually in Florida not too long ago. Actually, near a spot to somebody like, hey, Brian Knobs, he comes in here all the time. You could totally be his brother. I'm like, okay, cool. One of these days I'll have to go visit and see if I can meet up with him. So that'd be kind of cool.
Slim, one of the best personalities in bowling, and you got to be a little bit not right to have so many titles on tour, working with all of the egos on tour over the years.
Yeah, I spent 10 plus years out there tour repping. I did have a good run. Helped a lot of people win a lot of titles, and even popped back out. I think you and I talked about it. Popped back out to the senior tour this year. Kind of sparking that flame again for Pete Weber, and now he's kind of been back on a run. And just a few words here and there, and a little Slim magic dust, and boom, on his way he went.
Yeah, and I'm putting you on the spot here, but I'm going to start a petition to try to get you in the PBA Hall of Fame for the amount of titles you've won on tour as a tour rep. Earlier this week, we were talking about Nick Hoagland should be in the USBC Hall of Fame for the work that he's done, or the PBA Hall of Fame as well. So you guys are a couple of unsung heroes. So I'm going to start a petition right now. Let's nominate this guy for the PBA Hall of Fame.
I'd be down with that. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. All right, so let's turn the page here. You're here obviously representing Roto Grip.
Yep.
What's going on with Roto Grip these days?
So we just Bowl Expo was just a couple weeks ago. We announced a few new balls. We have we got a couple new hustles coming out. We've got a new X2 coming out. We've got 2 new HB2 balls coming to Hypes in September. We got balls launched out over the next 3 months. So a lot of kids are like, oh hey, I just got the UFO alert, which just came out last Friday, and now they're like, Mom, I want this one, and Dad, I want this one, and so yeah, it's cool. Just talking about bowling balls. And obviously, the big thing here is just the interaction with the pros and people that they see. Obviously, we got Stu, the Beef and Barnesy show, so that helps. But yeah, just I think interaction and the excitement when they see that's some people I see on TV. So it's really cool to see a lot of first timers. It's actually been kind of cool. I've been coming to Junior Gold now since I think 2002. My first one was in Winter Hague, Florida, way back in the day. And to see what it's grown into, the amount of kids and the families and the whole thing. But the number of first timers I've met this week, holy cow. It's like the parents are just like, and the parents are just as excited. They're like, hey, can I get a picture with you? Hey, Dad, I've seen you, follow you. Oh, I see them on TV. So they're as much as kids in candy stores as they're actually kids. So it's really cool.
Yeah, it's like getting to meet all your favorite bands at a lot of
Yeah, for sure. Right. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, very cool. Slim, you talk about the balls a little bit, but what you do for Rotogrip is you kind of handle everything.
Yes.
Ball naming.
Yep.
You work on what core cover matchups there are with the team. Obviously, you got a team.
Well, no, it's actually just me.
Okay, just you. Okay.
Part of the reason Rotogrip Island. It's kind of what I do.
Okay.
But yeah, coming up with we get the core numbers and create the ball reactions. So yeah, it's naming balls, coming up with colors, figuring out the cover stocks, creating the logos, creative marketing. Anything you see with the Rotogrip logo, I've got my hand in it somewhere. In development or creating it myself. That's kind of what I've been doing now since 2012. So coming up on 10 years already. Yeah. So that's what I do.
Yeah, it's awesome, and your staff has grown a little bit too since the last time we were at Junior Gold. You picked up some new players.
Right. Giving me the extensive, just the way I think as much as we've progressed as a brand, because Rotogrip was smaller, and even though it's been around since 1955, which most people don't know. But when Bill and Barb acquired it in 97, 98, we worked on it. Then it kind of tapered off the map a little bit. Then we kind of revived it, and since the major focus, we've grown. Wes Malott really kind of helped put it back on the map with the 2008, 2009 Player of the Year race. Actually, I was store rep back then. But as we progressed from that, you're right, we've come up with guys like Simo, Chris Prather, more recently Steph Johnson, Jordan Richard. We've got some talent. We've created kind of our stable of players and kind of become a force on both tours. And even the Cedar Tour. The Cedar Tour is doing good too. So.
Yeah, Rob Gottschall's standing right there, right off camera. He's helping us out right now.
Yeah.
But he and I nicknamed Jordan Richard the franchise.
Yeah,
the franchise is what we call her. So we're going to go ahead and send you an invoice for that. You can use that. You can use that in your marketing in the future.
Invoice the franchise.
Okay, all right.
Jordan, if you're watching, we'll have to discuss that. I don't know if we can use that based on the invoice problem or whatever's happening.
Well, we'll figure all that out.
Yeah.
That's no big deal. You're the one-man band over there, so you can sign off on it. You just said that, basically.
Yeah, sweet.
Well, we're having a blast over here at the Rotogrip booth. If you haven't been by here yet, make sure you come by and check out Schlim, the pro athletes they have in here. Keep up the good work that you're doing in bowling, man.
That's what we do. At the end of the day, it's the same. The motto we have at Storm is what's best for bowling. How do we grow the sport? And that's really our main focus. That's the reason we want to become, and bring all our players and do what we do is the fact of growing the sport to keep as many people bowling as we can. So that's what we're doing.
Awesome. So make sure when you go to consider your next bowling ball purchase, check out Rotogrip and all the great brands from Storm. We'll be back in just a little bit after a couple of words from our sponsors.
All right, boys, this is it. This is what we work for all season. This is what it comes down to. This is a hard work we put in, day out. We show it on the lanes. We show it at practice. We show it here.
Worked all season for this. This is our time to shine. Make good shots and great things will happen.
One dream, one vision, one goal.
We're going to show the whole nation what we're here to do.
I'm swimming in my head. I've been dreaming on the air. Gotta follow what I know. Visions in the night.
Welcome back, everybody, to Bowl TV at the Junior Gold Championships Trade Show from the Indiana State Fairgrounds, Indianapolis, Indiana. We're back. Curtis Von Kruger is here. And for the folks watching on Bowl TV, it's going to be time for a giveaway here. And we have a Beats Pill wireless speaker, as Curtis is showing off there. Very nice, Curtis. Excellent job. And once again, that is going to be for folks watching this broadcast on bowltv.com only. If you haven't been to bowltv.com just yet, there are plenty of opportunities to check it out and subscribe. Of course, to watch the Junior Gold Championships for the rest of the event, the U12, U15, and U18. You can pick up a subscription, $14.95, a monthly recurring subscription, $9.95. How about that? And then the annual, $79.95, to support not only all the great USBC short duration events, the PWBA Tour as well. And of course, you got these great giveaways. So we're going to go ahead and get this giveaway started. All you have to do is click on the submit entry button in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. But first, before we do that, we're going to get into and thank a couple more sponsors real quick. And then when we're coming back, we're going to have the gauntlet. So if you watched earlier, you saw Cameron and Josh. It was awesome. We're going to have Brandon and Justin coming up next here on Bowl TV. Good luck, everybody. Giveaway time. Let's go.
All right, boys, this is it. This is what we worked for all season. This is what it comes down to. This is the hard work we put in, day out. We show it on the lanes. We show it at practice. We show it here.
Worked all season for this. This is our time to shine. Make good shots and great things will happen.
One dream, one vision, one goal.
We're going to show the whole nation what we're here to do.
Intro, 15 seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at the 2021 Junior Gold Trade Show, gather around here at the Bowl TV booth. It is time for another episode of your favorite useless game show. It's The Gauntlet. I am pleasured to introduce two amazing bowlers in their own right. Joining me today, the 2019-2020 Dexter Team All-American, Justin Bone.
Nice to meet you.
And the 2017 U12 Junior Gold champion, and just had a fantastic showing last week at the Teen Masters, finishing third place, Brandon Bone. And obviously, it goes without saying, they are the sons of Hall of Fame bowler Parker Bone, been in the industry for a long time. Thanks for being on the show, guys. How you doing? Not a problem, We're going to get your levels back up here in just a second. Don't be afraid to gather around, folks, and watch this wonderful show. It's going to be a good time. Going to break down how this clown car thing works whenever you get a chance. But tell me, how's your Junior Gold going so far?
It's going pretty good so far. You know, we had 2 practice sessions so far, Youth Open, DV8 shootout. I was fortunate enough to take the lead in the DV8 shootout yesterday, so it's been a pretty good week so far. Been a couple weeks on the road, but I'm looking forward to getting junior goals started up here on Monday, starting for score.
Absolutely. It's shot doesn't look easy out there this week.
No, they're not. They're going to be challenging. They're always challenging, and it's definitely going to be a spare shooting contest. It is every year here, and it seems like the more spares you make, the further you go in this tournament. So
I absolutely 100% agree. And that's all we're going to talk about bowling for just about 30 minutes. So I'm going to break down how this thing works. It's broken down into 4 rounds. All right. We have first round is throwing down the gauntlet. I'm going to ask you each individual questions. Those questions are going to be senseless and just give your best answer. I will assign points based off of those answers. The second round is going to be called You Don't Know Me, where I'll ask questions about each individual to the other person. So Justin, I'll ask you questions about Brandon and vice versa. Based on your answers, I will award points. And then the third round will be the fact or fiction round. I'll ask you tidbits about different things. You'll have to tell me if they're true or false. And then finally, we're going to close it out with the lightning round, your last opportunity to get points and win. The winner of this thing gets a high five from me. So the stakes are high. Stakes are high. You're not going to want to miss it. I promise you that. So let's get started here with a round I'd like to call Throwing Down the Gauntlet. All right. Gather around here as we tiptoe our way through this thing. Brandon, we'll go with you.
All right.
We'll go with you. We'll go first.
I'll use this one.
If you were a Disney princess, which one would you be?
Oh God, that's a tough one. I've never thought of that.
Well, now you have to. We ask the hard-hitting questions here on the Gauntlet.
Yeah, what he said. Do I even know a Disney princess?
You got to name one. You got to get some points here. Clock is ticking.
I'll go Cinderella.
Cinderella, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good answer?
Yeah. All right.
That sounds like a good answer.
Cinderella. At least he picked one. You got to pick one. You got to say something to get scores here. A glass slipper, does it fit? That's the big question. All right. I'll give you a point for that. Once I find my cursor here. There we go. We'll give you a point. All right. Let's move on here. Let's see what Justin.
You're right there.
If you had to sing one song for karaoke, what song would it be?
I think I'm going to go with a current one.
Okay.
Because it's the trick to get all the ladies right now. And that's Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo.
Interesting choice. I will give you a bonus point.
Yeah, baby.
No, there's a catch. There's a catch, everybody. There's a catch. There's always a catch on this show.
Nope, I'm not getting it.
If you sing a few bars of this song for me, you will get a bonus point and take the lead. Come on, let's get some encouragement for Justin here. Come on. Go.
Is anyone doing it with me?
It's all you, baby. It's all you. You got nothing to lose but points.
Good for you.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. All right, we're running out of time here.
What he said.
All right. You gonna do it?
No.
Oh, it was a good try. We'll
I still got one, bro.
Yeah, you got a point.
All right.
You got a point. That's not too bad.
Yeah, what he said. You hear that? Yeah.
Well, we'll get into that. We'll get into that debate here very soon. We're not going to ruin it yet. Brandon, what is a current trend or fad you wish would just go away?
Girls.
Wait, what? No, I'm giving you minus a point for that. You're losing a point. Sorry.
I thought it was a good answer.
You're losing. Is it a trend? All right. Tough score here. Long pattern. Flat. It's real flat out here. Real flat.
Wow.
All right. Justin, what is one old person thing that you actually do? This is going to depress me. This answer is going to depress me.
Do old people like to correct people? Because I love to correct Brandon. I love doing it when he's wrong. Love it.
Yeah, I think that is definitely an old person thing.
Come on.
Definitely an old person thing.
Hold on. You got to add that point.
Yeah, we're gonna give him a point. We're gonna give him a point.
Hey,
our producer says
you
go.
see that? You see that? 2-0.
2-0. Commanding lead. It's
Hey,
getting.
the game's not over yet.
All right, we got time. We got time, y'all. It is everything but time. Brandon, if you were a famous rapper, what would your stage name be?
Oh, I got to go double B on this one.
All right, double B.
Double B.
What do you guys think? Double B, is it good?
Double B, it's a good one.
1 or 2 points for that?
No.
Oh,
Hey,
we're
I
going to
think
give him a
2.
bonus point. We like the
Yeah.
answer. 2 points for Brandon. He ties it up.
Hey, you see that
Ties
score right
it-
there?
Oh,
It's 2-2.
just threw a double there. Just threw the double. All right, moving on. One more
game's a
question for
joke.
each. Yes, it absolutely is. I make no pretenses about that whatsoever. Justin, if you were to meet a time traveler from 200 years in the future, what is the one question you would ask them?
Is teleportation a thing?
Ooh.
Like from location to location?
Ooh.
I think being able to get from New Jersey to Indianapolis in a matter of 10 seconds would be a lot better than 10 hours.
So is there a Star Trek future? That is basically what we're
That
asking
would be
here.
my question.
Love the answer. Love the answer. We're going to give you a point there.
You know,
Absolutely.
I absolutely hate it when he's right, but I got to give it to him on this one. That was a
Absolutely.
really good one.
All right. Since you think it's a good question, we're going to give him another point there. Oh,
baby.
Oh, Brandon with the assist. All right, we got one more question here for you. One more question here for you. Oh, wait, hold on. I think we've actually gone through all the questions. We've asked you guys each 3 for this
See the
first
scoreboard?
round.
see it now?
That brings the
Okay.
score
All right, good.
4-2, folks. 4-2. We got some catching up to do here. And the next round, a round I like to call You Don't Know Me. After we could get our producer to bring us the whiteboards. We can get those out here.
Oh, no. We got a draw, too?
I'm just a train wreck today, y'all. Just a train wreck. All right. We'll start with Justin this round. All right. Brandon, if Justin were a Pokemon, which Pokemon would he be?
And you want me to write it down?
You guys each write down your answer. Got a Squirtle, Charmander, Eevee, Pikachu. What we got here? What we got? What you guys think? What does the crowd think? Any answers?
Hold on. I just got to add this. Pokemon Go was the game of Junior Gold. The last time it was in Indy. Who remembers Pokemon Go?
My wife.
It was the
plays
game in 2016 when it was here last time.
Absolutely.
Who actually played Pokemon Go? All right.
My wife, Lindsay, who you guys actually know, who used to babysit you guys when you were little kids. No.
You know, you're about the 20th person that's told me that this week. Nah, maybe 19.
Let's see those answers. Let's see those answers right here. Show this camera right here. Oh, we said a Pikachu and a Charizard. That is not correct. Not correct. So no points there for Brandon. That is.
Oh, I was supposed to get points for that?
Yeah, that's what we're playing for.
Oh, they had to match.
Oh, no.
Well,
Justin was supposed to get bonus
well,
points.
I wouldn't have guessed it anyway, so. No, you wouldn't have.
All right. Justin, If Brandon were to put the sorting hat on from Harry Potter, what house would he be sorted to?
What if we've never seen Harry Potter?
Oh no. Oh no.
You are asking the
Oh,
wrong
you guys are
Bone
each
brothers.
losing a point. You guys are each absolutely losing a point. Come on. Come on.
I still got the 2-point lead.
All right, we're gonna go off the cuff. If
I'll tell you this though, and Dad can attest to this. You're asking the wrong Bone brothers. The older two would have given you an answer immediately.
nailed it.
But we're not those Bone brothers.
If Brandon were an X-Men, which one would he be?
What's an X-Men?
Okay, never mind. We're just gonna give up. I just give up right here. I'm done. Just done. All right, we're gonna go back.
If Brandon was a bowling ball, which one would he be? Maybe?
Oh,
Maybe?
I like it. If Brandon was a bowling ball, which one would it be? All right, let's see. Let's get those answers written
How
down.
many balls can I put on this list?
Just one. Just one.
This one is for sure to match. Oh, yeah.
Wow, you guys are going in the lowest score I've ever seen on this show. It's absolutely a disgrace. Let's see if let's cheer them on. They're a little despondent right now. They're not doing well. Come on.
If we don't get this one right, then there's something wrong.
Let's see those answers. Yeah, that is the second time that bowling ball has been brought up today on the gauntlet. Somebody is paying me some endorsement money there. Come on, Hammer. Come on, Shannon O'Keefe. Let's go. All right, Brandon. If Justin were to join the military, what military branch would he join? Can somebody hand me that card? All right.
You ready?
Let's do this.
Well,
Coast Guard and the Marines.
surprised Justin even knows what a Coast Guard is.
Oh, the Coast Guard. You know, the Coast Guard is actually not a military. It's not a part of the Department of Defense. It's actually a part of the Department of Transportation.
Hey, so technically I should get a point there.
No.
Appreciate you, Curtis. Thank you.
No. I'm hard on you guys. I expect more. All right. Justin. Justin. What is one object Brandon cannot live without? Write your answers down. Let's get it going.
You will not guess this.
I think I will.
Let's see those answers.
Yeah, baby.
The lawnmower.
Yes, I put the lawnmower.
What? The
I
lawnmower?
would back him up on that. He's right.
All right.
I thought I had the right answer.
Justin, you had a pretty good answer, but nothing beats a fresh cut lawn.
Wow.
Brandon is
that's like what?
Hold on. So most kids in high school are satisfied by going out for sports, high honor roll, making the varsity team for whatever sport they're playing. Brandon Bone gets satisfaction from a fresh cut lawn.
That is an old person thing if I have ever heard one.
Hey, to my
Mowing
defense,
the lawn,
All right.
Curtis.
All right.
to my defense,
All right. I'm going to give Brandon a point because that is the oldest thing I've ever heard of. I have ever heard of right there.
In my defense here, we left for 3 weeks. The day before we left, a lot of these kids, they would practice the day before you leave.
Whippersnappers.
And the day before I left, I mowed the lawn. I mowed the lawn.
You can give him a point for that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, and then to my defense, it was a precise cut. It was pretty nice.
I'd like to see that. All right, Brandon. If Justin could beat one player, past or present, to win his first PBA title, which player would it be?
Well, considering I don't know Justin's favorite pro, this might be an issue.
It doesn't have to necessarily be his favorite pro. Who would he like to beat? Who would you want to beat to win your first title? Any player, past or present, doesn't matter if they're alive or dead.
Past, present, or future? Because I'd love to beat my brother for my first title.
God, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Current, past or present? Past or present.
All right.
Let's write down those answers. Let's see those answers. Kyle Troop and Dad. It's not. He doesn't want to beat Parker. He doesn't want to beat Dad. I mean, actually, that would be kind of cool. How epic would that be? Actually, that would be.
He definitely didn't hear that, so that's all right.
No, Dad. Brandon said I wanted to beat you, not me. He did.
I mean, you'll probably you might get there, but I don't know if Dad'll still be on tour by then.
Hey, maybe.
Quit talking.
All right, folks, that brings a close. You guys know each other at all? Like, have you guys actually ever met before? Because it doesn't seem like you have spent any time with each other.
Once or twice.
All right, once or twice.
All right,
we're probably the most uncoordinated brothers you'll ever meet.
No, you're the most uncoordinated brother.
There is some smack talk going down here today at the Junior Gold Trade Show, brought to you by the Gauntlet. I'm eating it up. That closes out the You Don't Know Me round. That brings us to the third round, a little round I like to call Fact or Fiction. Fact or fiction. The way this round works, I'm going to ask you guys some senseless facts or fictions. You got to tell me if they're true or false. Justin has the lead. We'll start with him. Shellac, which is a common coating for certain candies like jelly beans, is actually made from bug droppings. True or false? Made from bug poo.
False.
It's actually true. It's actually true, folks. So when you eat a jelly bean, you are actually eating some bug droppings. Bug poo.
That's probably why I don't eat jelly beans.
Yeah, there you go.
That's probably why.
All right. Brandon, we're going to go to you now. Got a chance to close the gap. It's 4-2. If anybody's keeping score at home, probably not, but that's fine. In honor of the Olympic Games coming up, the ancient Greeks invented pole vaulting when prisoners would use a pole to jump over the walls of a prison. In celebration of that feat, they were allowed to go free. True or false?
This has got to be true.
No, it's not. That's absolutely wrong.
You really thought that people jumping the fence out of jail would get away with it if they just got over the fence?
Well, I never thought bug poo was in jelly beans.
Well, you got that wrong. But jumping over the fence to get out of jail and just being let free, I have no words.
Good point.
I have no words.
You thought jelly beans there was, what was it, bug poo?
Bug poop. It's that.
There is.
There absolutely is. All right, we're going to go to Justin here. He can take a commanding lead of 5-2 if he gets this question right. There's so much glitter produced and used each year. It is a fact that at least 75% of the population has one speck of glitter on them at any given time.
I'd probably believe that.
You shouldn't.
Oh. Goes to show how gullible I am.
I thought it was true too. So.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so
hey, man,
true.
At least we're dumb together.
Yep. You're making Dad proud right now, fellas. Making Dad proud. All right, Brandon, we're going to go back to you. Chickens, they do not have ears, but you can tell the color of a chicken's egg by the color of their earlobes.
I want to say false, but I know whichever one it's going to be wrong. So I'm going to go with false.
I was hoping you were going to get that one.
True.
I really was hoping.
You know,
It's actually true. It's stage is falling apart. Hey, careful there. Don't get too excited. I know the Gauntlet is your favorite show, but you got to break in. You got to get some autographs. I know we'll be done in just a few minutes. I promise.
I don't know after this performance if you guys want any more autographs.
No, I think your career's over before it starts. All right, Justin, your last chance to get some points and really take a commanding lead going into our lightning round. Ants, which can lift up to 10 times their body weight, but also eat up to 30 times their body weight in food each month.
I'm going to go with true on this one.
Wow, you guys are awful. Just utterly awful. I've never
I need
seen
a sub. Anybody want a sub? Tag team?
You know,
Tag
Justin,
in. Somebody's got to tag in.
Yeah,
we are 0 for 5.
Yeah, no, that you guys got 0 this,
But hey, even though no one scored a point this round,
or pretty much the last round either.
or the last one either, I am still in the lead.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance.
You are right.
Yeah, that is true. That
You
is
are
true.
right.
So you're saying there's a chance. All right, guys, that brings a close to this catastrophe of a fact or fiction round.
You know, I just want to add, we had a 50-50 chance.
And you got
on
none
every
of
question.
Absolutely.
You asked us 5 or 6.
3 questions apiece.
3 questions apiece. We got
Over.
none right.
That's over, ladies
None
and gentlemen. That is the big 0.
I think that deserves a point for each in its own.
You know what? I like where your head's at. I'm going to give you guys each a point just because I can't stand to see that scoreboard that low.
I'm still down 2 points.
We're going to
Hey, Cameron Crowe told me that we would have the record for the lowest score at the end of this game. And I think we're behind both of him. I think he had 10.
He had 9 going. He had 10 final.
Okay.
And against, I believe, 12 or 13 was the
He had
final score
10.
to Joss.
You and me added up right now
Don't have 10.
Don't have
is
10.
8.
That is,
We
do
think.
do the quick math there. 8 points. All right, guys. This brings us to your last hopeful opportunity. I'm hoping you can at least get 1 or 2 of these correct. We're going into the lightning round, ladies and gentlemen. It's our last chance to get some points. Welcome to the lightning round. All right, we're going to send Justin away. We're going to go send him to the sound isolation booth so he can't hear Brandon's non-existent answers.
Or my false answers.
Now, I'm pretty sure you're going to get some of these right. Turn around. No cheating. You can't read lips or sign language or anything. All right. We got the lightning round. You're going to have 30 seconds to name as many of these things as you possibly can. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Which is not at all. All right. I need you to name as many professional baseball teams as you can, starting now.
The LA Dodgers, the New York Yankees, the New York Mets, the Boston Red Sox, Chicago White Sox, question mark? The Chicago Cubs,
8 seconds.
This is definitely more than Justin, though.
5 seconds.
San Diego Padres.
Oh, by the nick of time, you sneaked that one last in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings his score to 10. Really kind of a nice showing there, I guess. That's all right. We're gonna, you're just gonna stay there. You don't even have to go anywhere. You're gonna see see your victory or defeat here.
Wow.
All right.
10?
Well,
He got.
I actually got like 7.
He got 7 correct answers. 7
Oh,
correct
Jesus, okay.
answers. That means you need to get 6 in order to take home the victory and win that coveted prize of a high five from me, ladies and gentlemen. That's worth absolutely nothing, but
Doesn't
we
come
love it
around
anyways.
too often.
Doesn't
so
come around too often.
It's
I am-
pretty prestigious high five.
It
right
is. I am a curmudgeon, if you will. All right. You have 30 seconds to name as many of these items as you possibly can. Name as many professional baseball teams starting now.
The Orioles, the Dodgers, the Phillies, the Yankees, the Mets,
Whoa, you got to name the
the Red Sox. I'm done.
Oh, and he walks off. It's a walk-off home run. Oh, he doesn't even need to finish. Oh,
I bet you could name the first half of all of those.
Oh, and
I still won.
dominating from front to back. Your champion, Justin Bone, everybody. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Yeah, baby.
And here is that big high five. Yes, so let's do that again. You get one more. Yeah, all right. Okay, now we do check out Justin Bone's YouTube channel. He's got a great YouTube channel. Check it out. Hit subscribe, hit follow, hit like, hit all the buttons. Any button that is there. Don't hit the like button, dislike button. That's a bad button. You don't want to touch that one.
That is very bad. Button.
Ignore that button. Hit everything else. Leave some comments.
No, this has to be trouble.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Are we
Uh-oh.
sure that we really want to go to that channel and see how awesome driving skills you have?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that wasn't brought up on this.
Oh, man.
I think we should bring it up.
I think we got to tease the YouTube channel.
This wasn't a video. This wasn't brought up in any video. This wasn't the cause of any video, nor was anything hurt in the making of the video because the video wasn't made.
Hey, it could be in the future.
But something was hurt, just not in the making of a video.
Your mother and your father would have to gladly disagree with that.
Yeah, their pockets were hurt.
No. There was definitely something hurt. Just nothing because of a video that I made.
You see, there's a subtlety to that. There's a subtlety to that. Hey, thanks for dropping by. Good to see you.
He had to embarrass me.
Well, when you do
Always.
something that stupid, the world should know.
So, never mind.
It's been brought up. I think we got to share it
Yeah,
now.
no,
I
I'm
just want to know when potholes started to look like propane tanks. I just want to know when that happened.
I've got to
What
hear.
he
All
said.
right,
When it
can
was.
we hear
He
this?
said.
We gotta hear this story now. We got to hear this story.
So,
Hey, this one's all you. There's no
you're
getting
right.
out of this
It's
one.
all me. It's a Friday morning, about 6:00 a.m., and I'm driving down the road, going to pick up Brandon and Sydney to go to school.
On
And
the last day of school.
On my last day of high school. Meanwhile, we
There's
just got
Bueller
done
style.
setting up our senior prank, so I had to go pick them up. And driving down the road, think I see a sewer cover.
Hey, Dad, are you listening over there? Oh, you've heard it 1,000 times already. So
Yeah. So I'm driving down the road, minding my own P's and Q's, and I think I see a sewer cover in the middle of the road. No big deal. Just go over it so I don't run over it. Don't take any chances. Doesn't pop a tire. Did more than pop a tire, but we'll get to that. Get a little closer, gets a little bigger. I can still clear it. Go over it. Couldn't clear it. Da-ding later. Ran over a rusted out propane tank. Thanks, AJ. Appreciate that.
Yeah, AJ. Coming in
hey,
with the
that was not
assist.
AJ's fault.
You
That
know-
was clearly your fault.
No.
In a
Thank
devastating
you.
turn of events, the utter stupidity of that is a -2 points.
Yeah,
Give
baby.
Brandon the victory.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, it's just devastating. Oh my goodness.
And lo and behold, the smarter bone of the family is still Sydney.
I think we can all agree on
we
that.
can all agree on that.
We can all agree on that. Ladies and gentlemen, really appreciate everybody gathering around and watching our little show, The Gauntlet. We got a lot of great programming on Bowl TV. Don't miss it. Go ahead and check out the YouTube channel. We got one final question. What do you put on bacon? Nutella or syrup?
Let me hear it.
Nutella or syrup? Let's
Yeah.
see. Let's hear a round of applause for syrup.
Come on. Hold on. Does this answer your question?
Only syrup belongs
Only
on bacon.
syrup belongs on bacon.
With that, I will bid the adieu, which, remember, on the Gauntlet, there is no such thing as stupid questions, only stupid answers. Have a great trade show for the rest of the day, guys. Really enjoyed it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, boys, this is it. This is what we work for all season. This is what it comes down to. This is a hard work we put in, day out. We show it on the lanes. We show it at practice. We show it here.
Worked all season for this. This is our time to shine. Make good shots and great things will happen.
One dream, one vision, one goal.
We're going to show the whole nation what we're here to do.
I'm swimming in my head. I've been dreaming on the air. Gotta follow what I know. Visions in the night, captivated by the light. I'm surrounded by the glow.
All right, everybody, we're back here on Bowl TV, Junior Gold Championships Trade Show. And after that epic drop-in by A.J. Johnson, we had to have him stick around and chat a little bit here. A.J., great to see you. How you doing, bud? How are you enjoying Junior Gold so far?
I'm doing good, guys. Thanks for having me on. This is great. It's not only are we back having a tournament again after all the stuff with COVID and giving all these kids a chance to compete, but this is awesome. Seeing the future of our sport, walk around here, getting to meet everybody. This is pretty cool. I enjoy doing this stuff.
So I got to ask, I know you're over there at the Motive booth. You guys got the video up. You're having a good time. A lot of folks over there. How many autographs, give or take, you think you've signed so far today?
I don't even know. I haven't kept track. It's been a lot. We had a ball demo Thursday. We did a little photo shoot over at Pinheads where EJ has his shop. So if you guys are looking for a place to drill a ball, RT Tour Experience in Pinheads in Fishers, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got this all day today. So yeah, I don't know. It's been a lot. But I haven't had to lose the smile because, like I said, we have a tournament again. It's exciting. I've been smiling ever since I got here, so it's pretty cool.
Absolutely. So I've seen a lot of photos on social media as well, folks visiting EJ and Ronnie over there. So very awesome. When you look at Junior Gold Championships and you look at AJ Johnson, you got to think back to 2012 right here in Indianapolis. You won that title, and that was kind of the springboard for you to the national scene. Obviously, Junior Team USA. Now we got Team USA. You're a PBA Tour star. Let's go back to 2012 and kind of talk about that win. The tournament format a little bit different then, but kind of walk us through that moment, that victory. And it's almost 10 years ago now, which is crazy. But
10 years ago. Geez, you're making me feel old.
we're all getting there, man. We're all getting there.
No, yeah, it's pretty surreal being back around here. This is where I won. One of my best friends actually won in Indy 2 years prior to that, Marshall Kent. I don't even. It's so hard to describe because it never really hit me until maybe 2 days after. The 2 years prior to the year that I had won didn't go so great. I mean, it was getting my feet wet in the bigger scene in the youth world, and hadn't bowled all that great up until that point. And then things just kind of started to click after the first day of qualifying, and I found something in match play that I could do that everyone else couldn't, and it worked out really well. That was amazing. To win one of the biggest youth tournaments, or the biggest youth tournament in the country, to kind of catapult everything for me as a bowler, and just being able to do more. That was cool.
Absolutely. A junior gold champion. There's so many great players who have found success at junior gold and have used that to, go on to greater things. Obviously, your career at McKendree, very awesome as well. We mentioned the Team USA, the PBA now. What's up next for AJ Johnson? What's your schedule kind of looking like on the lanes coming up here in the next few months?
Yeah, end of this month, we start our summer tour. We'll be in Lubbock, Texas for the first one. Then we go to the Lucy doubles, which is the mixed doubles where we bowl with a PWBA player, which thankfully Erin McCarthy has kept me as her partner.
She's
Thank
pretty
God.
good. She's pretty good.
Yeah, she's okay. She's all right. Should have won last year, but it's all right. We'll get them back this year. And then from Houston, we go up to Jonesboro, Arkansas, where I've had a little bit of success. And then to Coldwater, Ohio, which is one stop that we look forward to every year with that area. And what they do as a center, that town, they're amazing. And then we go to Virginia, and then we wrap up kind of mid to late August.
There we go. You got a busy schedule ahead of you.
Yeah.
But looking ahead at this week, AJ, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're kind of intense out there when you bowl. Maybe just a little bit. And I know for a lot of young players, sometimes the intensity can cause some trouble for them perhaps. And,
Sure.
and obviously there's a lot of ups and downs throughout the course of a tournament like Junior Gold. How can you use that to your advantage, though, throughout the course of those blocks on those tough conditions?
Momentum is a big thing when you're bowling. When you're bowling good and you have the momentum, you can amp it up a bit. And you can use it to your advantage and kind of help keep you focused on what you're doing and what only you are doing, not everyone else. It's very easy this week to get overwhelmed and to get wrapped up in a lot of stuff because there's so many competitors. There's so many different centers. There's all the players from around the world that are here. So it's easy to get overwhelmed. But if you have that momentum and you have the focus and you can only focus on you, then you can use that to your advantage throughout the week. But you just got to understand and when to amp it up, when to throttle it up, and when to dial it down, and just kind of relax and cruise through a block.
All right, some excellent advice there from AJ Johnson, folks. AJ, how much longer are you going to be at the Motive booth today?
I'm actually getting ready to head back over there at 3:30, and I'll be in the Motive booth until everything is wrapped up here. So we'll be there the rest of the day.
All right, excellent stuff. AJ Johnson joining us here on Bowl TV from the Junior Gold Trade Show. AJ, thank you for joining us here for a couple minutes. Excellent drop-in during the gauntlet as well. We got some great stories out of that.
When I have an opportunity with them, I've known the Bone family for a lot of years. So any chance I get with them to kind of embarrass them a little bit, I will. But no, thanks for having me on. Good luck to everybody this week. This is a great week. Glad to see everybody back, and best of luck, everyone.
I just got one thing to add. He is the most well-manicured player out on tour. Can we all agree on that? Can we absolutely all agree on that? 100%.
You know,
Just had to add that.
I try. You know, I spend hours in the gym, and I don't think it looks like it's paid off, but someone's got to. I don't know. I like to look good. It's my thing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Good. I like to work out. I like to make sure everything is in place. It's what it is.
We love it. We love it. Thank you.
You got it.
Thanks.
Someone's got to look like an athlete, right?
Wow. Shots fired. Shots fired.
There we go. All right. Speaking of athletes, let's throw it to Mike Flanagan over hanging around the Deviate booth.
Hey guys, I'm here in line to get an autograph. There's a lot of different autograph booths here, but I happen to be in the best line because I am going to get my 2 favorite Pro Bowlers autographs. I thought I'd take you through the line. I got a few folks here behind me. You ready to get some autographs? So, how many autographs have you got so far here at Junior Gold? Oh, this is the first one. Well, you're going to get the best autographs available in this booth right here. These 2 guys, I happen to know them, and I've been wanting their autograph for a really long time. I'm actually kind of nervous to meet them. Are you nervous at all? I am too. Packy Hanrahan and Matt Ogle. So we're going to be getting them. Yeah, Brad and Kyle. You see Packy on there. Yep, the House Bowling. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm in line with the people right here. What's your name?
Tanner Mason.
Tanner. Nice to meet you, Tanner. Where are you from?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. Is it your first Junior Gold?
Yes, sir.
First one. All right. Cool. What division are you in?
U18.
U18. I'm walking with my tripod here, so. But yeah, it's going to be our turn here shortly to get an autograph from Matt Ogle and Packy Hanrahan from DV8. That's what I am. I'm in line here. That's what we got. We got a whole bunch of these lines. I'm going to pan around and actually show you around the trade show. Right back here behind me is Ebonite. Tommy's been signing over there. He's on break right now. You got Rotogrip back there. I was already covering that one. You got Storm is right back over there. Shannon O'Keefe, because Bill O'Neill's flight got canceled, is by herself. She's been over there signing. Look at the line for Shannon O'Keefe. And she has not stopped. She hasn't even taken a break. It just goes to show how much Shannon loves to interact with her fans. So just got a few more here. We're going to be up there to be able to get this autograph. And we've got some big guests coming into the Bowl TV booth here in a little bit as well. We're going to hear we've got Sean Rash booked. So Sean Rash will be joining us. We've also got a few other folks that are going to be joining us. We will have about another hour of coverage here, about 45 minutes actually. I just want to take you through the autograph line, and we'll get a chance to talk to Packy Hanrahan and Matt Ogle. I got in line about 30 minutes ago. These guys have been running a line that's so long, but we're almost there. We're almost there to get our autographs. Glad you're watching here on Bowl TV. There are 2 actual buildings that we're using this year for the trade show registration. The first building when you come in is where you pick up all your registration things. You can find about all the USBC things that are going on. You can pick up the merch over there. And then over here in the expo hall that we're in is where all the colleges are and where all the athletes are here, your favorite pros to sign your autographs. And of course our Bowl TV booth is right over there. So, and of course in the back we got a concession stand. We got great food here. So, you know, the USBC does this the right way. I mean, this is a big event, and it's been smooth sailing so far here today. We're going to get a look here at these guys. This is a true look at what happens when you meet your favorite player. They spend a couple minutes with you, talking to you, and you get that up close and personal attention. So I'm sure these guys are ready to sign my autograph. My 2 favorite bowlers on the PBA tour, Matt Ogle and Packy Hanrahan. No, I'm not live. Look, here's a nice photo op right here. So this is the experience. This is what happens. Hello, guys. I got to be honest, I'm a little nervous right now. Can I shake your hand?
Yes.
Nice to meet you guys.
Are you bowling this weekend?
Yeah, what squad am I on?
Yeah.
I'm on all squads every day on Bowl TV. I'll be camped out at All-Star Lanes, actually. Look at this. Well, no. See, I'm going to teach these guys a lesson. They didn't personalize it. Can I get this personalized to Mike? It's M-I-K-E.
We personalized the first 2,000.
Yeah, well, that's okay. This group here behind, they're with me. They all get personalized ones as well. Okay?
There you go. To Mike.
That's beautiful. To Mike right here. And they're being nice to me with this, actually. So real quick, if you guys don't mind, could you come on up for a second?
Yeah.
What's it like being a junior gold packy?
I've bowled before, so it's actually super cool being on like the other side of it, where you get to like meet everybody, shake some hands. It's fun though. It's definitely one of the best tournaments of the year for sure. Yeah, I bowled 20 years ago. I don't think the pros were here. We didn't have all this. There was only 3,000 bowlers. This is absolutely amazing. To be here signing autographs is absolutely great.
Yeah, it is cool. And in all seriousness, you bowled 20 years ago. What year was that? 2000?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I bowled 98, brother, so I got a couple years on you, buddy. But hey, guys, it's been awesome what you guys have been doing for bowling. Tell people where they can follow you. 10 places. You ready for this list?
Bowling, YouTube, Packy. I don't know, Packy Hanrahan on Instagram, Packy Hanrahan Bowling on Facebook. All of it. YouTube's where they find me the most, probably. I'm just the old school. I got 2 places: Facebook, Matt Ogle Athlete page, and at Matt Ogle BB8 on Instagram.
And this guy is one of the best landscapers in the business.
I can get it done.
That's why he's got this beautiful tan. Guys, thanks for spending a little bit of time with me.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks everybody standing in line for letting me interview these
Appreciate
guys.
all you guys back there. Appreciate you guys waiting.
We'll be back in a moment with some more shenanigans here on Bowl TV.
All right, everybody, we're back here, Bowl TV booth at the Junior Gold Trade Show from Indianapolis, the Indianapolis State Fairgrounds, and we are joined now by Sean Rash, PBA Tour champion, a past champion here at Junior Gold as well, and the current regular all events leader at the Open Championships. Sean, it's great to see you, and congratulations on the great performance just a couple of days ago in Las Vegas.
Yeah, thanks. Really happy to be back here at Junior Gold. I started this thing back in 1998. I was one of the first of a few that were there. Back in Reno, and now it's 23 years later, watching all these kids go through here and wanting to be one of these pros one day. It's pretty phenomenal.
It is pretty crazy thinking about 98. We were talking about that with Mr. Mike Flanagan over there. He was a participant as well back then. But how amazing is it that how much this event has grown, and just the ability of these competitors out here. It's just so much more technology is out there. The coaching is so great nowadays. It's really fun to watch these young competitors out here compete. We had a great U20 showing just for the past couple of days. But what's your favorite part about being able to come back here and see all these great young athletes that are hoping to challenge you in a couple of years on the PBA Tour?
Yeah, I'm hoping any of these players that are bowling this week take a few years off till they come to the PBA Tour or even the Women's Tour. But the biggest thing I remember the most about this event was the friendships I made along the way. Actually, a lady just a little bit ago brought a 1998 T-shirt up and had me sign it, so that was pretty special. But Deandra's sitting over there. I've known Deandra since 1998. A guy named Michael Shirley has been a great friend of mine as well. Jimmy Clark. We bowled the first one, like I said, in Reno in '98. My last one was in 2002 in Florida. Lucky enough to win that year, and I actually saw the guy I beat just the other day in Vegas, Mike Ramaklis. So. But the friendships more than anything. It's not really the competition. Yeah, everyone wants to win or do well, but there's so many people here, and there's just very little opportunities for everyone to have so much success. So I tell everyone, make your spares, have fun, enjoy the moment, and enjoy the friendships you're going to meet that are going to be friends for a long time.
Some great advice there. And in 2002, you mentioned the victory. And since then, so many great competitors who have come out on the PBA Tour, the PWBA Tour, have found that same success at this event. So for you, looking back at that 2002 win, and of course, going on to Wichita State shortly after that, just how much confidence did a win at Junior Gold give you moving ahead in your career?
Yeah, 2002, so long ago now, but the one thing I remember most about it was I made the 8-10 split the first frame.
Oh, wow.
That's where I say spares are so important. Make your spares. It gave me a lot of confidence, staying at Wichita State, one of the best collegiate programs there is. Now there's so many more, of course, that are great contenders. But, it's a building blocks and stones to the next level, whether it's junior Team USA, adult Team USA, USBCs, and even the women's championships. And then eventually, the ultimate goal or dream for those kids is to make it on the PBA or PWBA tour, right? So, learn as much as possible. There's so many commanding conditions out there. There's a lot of great coaches that give you feedback. And that's the thing that's so different now than when I competed the first time, was the resources, the options to get as much information as possible. Back in '98, the ball manufacturers and everybody supported the event, but it wasn't like today where you see the top players in the world here signing autographs and taking pictures and standing for hours on their feet to make you happy. That's what our job is now. But now it's there's so many things here that you can do with all the collegiate programs that are here today, all the manufacturers that are helping support this event. The PBA's here. I'm looking at their booth right there, and I look at a couple guys on that banner. There's one guy in particular, Kyle Troop, who's had one of the best seasons the PBA's ever seen. Another guy in there, EJ Tackett, a young up-and-comer that has dominated for the last 5 or 6 years on the tour as well. So just about everyone that's been on the PBA or PWBA tour has gone through this route at some point in their career.
Some great points there, Sean. And, we mentioned the performance in Las Vegas just a couple of days ago at the Open Championships. And the competitors out here have the opportunity to compete in events similar, the Youth Open Championships presented by Go Bowling. But for you, we had a pretty crazy day in 2019 in Las Vegas where you took the lead and then it was gone. Unfortunately, you finished third in all events, but you were able to come back and put on an even better performance. It was fun to watch. I know we got to see a little Facebook Live of it as well with Matt. But talk about performing at that event. I know you had a great group of guys that you were bowling with as well, a fun team. But talk about that performance and just putting on a show like that at event. I know that you're a past champion at. That means a lot to you.
Yeah, I literally just got to Indianapolis yesterday. I flew home from Vegas on Thursday. I was there for 3 days. The Open Championships is special. There's a lot of players that compete in it. I go out there looking to have a great time with the people that I compete with. The team that I bowl with, we're there for fun more than anything. That's why I compete in the event first and foremost. And then if I have any success individually, it's just a bonus. And, luckily for me this year and even a couple years ago, I've had some success in all events and even in the singles round. But, there's 10 more days. We'll see what happens if it holds up. But just a big shout out to the Wichita group that let me join with them last minute. Also, Tom Clark and Marshall Holman and Rory and Sam, getting a chance to bowl doubles and singles with them. That was a lot of fun. And I've had a little bit of success at South Point. So I'm okay anytime we go there.
Absolutely. And Sean, we're going to let you go here in just a couple of minutes. I know you're back at the 900 Global booth to sign a couple more autographs, talk to the fans. So we got to get that lineup over there. So folks, start getting in line. 900 Global. Check out Sean, hang out with him for a quick second. But Sean, for these competitors coming up here, they got 4 rounds of qualifying, 4 different oil patterns coming up. What's the best piece of advice you can give to these young athletes who are getting ready to start their junior gold experience?
Yeah, I said it just a few minutes ago, is make your spares, have fun, enjoy the moment. 4 days, 4 games. It's a sprint. Take notes, and hopefully you can learn from it. If this is your first year, enjoy it. If it's your second year, hopefully you can improve from your first year. But, if you're not going to have a lot of success, you can move on to the next day and, watch the players that are having success out here and take notes and see what they're doing.
All right, folks, PBA Tour Champion Sean Rash joining us here. Sean, thank you for joining us. We'll let you get back to the booth. Have a great week in Indianapolis, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a great day.
All right. All right, boys, this is it. This is what we worked for all season. This is what it comes down to. This is a hard work we put in, day out. We show it on the lanes. We show it at practice. We show it here.
Worked all season for this. This is our time to shine. Make good shots and great things will happen.
One dream, one vision, one goal.
We're going to show the whole nation what we're here to do.
I'm swimming in my head. I've been dreaming on the air. Gotta follow what I know. Visions in the night. Captivated by the light. I'm surrounded by the glow.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Bowl TV, the Junior Gold Trade Show from the Indiana State Fairgrounds, Indianapolis, Indiana. My name is Aaron Smith, and we're joined here in the Bowl TV booth by Morgan Nunn, who was the runner-up in the U20 girls division just yesterday, making a great run to the stepladder finals. And, of course, she's wearing the jacket right now. She also earned a spot on Junior Team USA for 2022. So, Morgan, congratulations on the phenomenal performance.
Thank you.
And how's that jacket feel?
It feels great. I will cherish this forever. It was my dream to be able to be on Junior Team USA, and I was finally able to get it yesterday. So it feels great. I actually didn't know I received the spot till after I was done bowling the show. So it was very surreal.
That's got to be one of the best surprises ever.
Oh, yeah. My coach, Tom Osborne, actually, he said, all right, I have 3 things to tell you, 2 good and 1 bad. He said, what do you want to hear first? I said, all right, the bad. He said, okay, you lost. I said, the good. He said, you made junior team. And I just kind of started crying. It was a very, very special moment for me.
Very awesome. Yes, that's representing the red, white, and blue, a very, very prestigious thing. And hopefully the start of a long career representing the United States as well. And, we first kind of took notice of you on day number 1, round number 1. You started off with the front 9. All of a sudden we had the Bowl TV cameras on you. We were watching it kind of all come down. Talk about making a run at 300 here on day number 1.
I did. I was on the pattern that I was most comfortable with in practice session, and I went out there and I was bowling pretty good. I went plus 60 for the Brock, but I got to the last game and I don't think I bowled very good the game before, and I wanted to make up some pins to be able to keep a good lead on a lot of my competitors. So I went out there and I was just throwing good shots, and all of a sudden I had front 9. So I was just trying to make good shots out there, take it shot by shot.
Now, for many of the young athletes who are in this building right now, they're going to experience what you just experienced for the past couple of days. You made it through qualifying, the final or the advances round, the final advances round match play. You ended up hitting 8 different oil patterns across the way. Talk a little bit about just having to kind of reset over and over again on these different oil patterns and kind of having to have a fresh mindset every time. What's the best piece of advice you can give the players who are going to experience this over the next couple of days?
Right, and I'm so glad you asked that question because I have never really bowled well at Junior Gold, and I came out here hungry to get redemption for how I bowled the previous year. And my best piece of advice for people out here is you just have to go through the process. You're going to be nervous. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have bad frames. You're going to miss spares. It happens. We're human. But you have to go through the process, take it shot by shot. And when I went minus 100 something, one of my third block, I think, and I just had to reset. I wasn't out of it, and I knew that, and I just had to reset and go back and take it shot by shot to be able to get to where I was.
Now, we learned throughout the broadcast yesterday, you have some pretty famous coaches back in Oklahoma City, Pat and Anne-Marie Dugan. So Anne-Marie, of course, a Hall of Famer. And in talking to Mr. Flanagan, I found out you're pretty interested in coaching yourself. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Pat and Marie Dugan have helped me out for years, and I started working with Pat my junior year of high school, and he's taken me to the next level 100%. And I thank them for everything that they've done. And I do have aspirations for coaching. I just got my level 1 coaching, and I'm getting my bronze in a few weeks, and hopefully my silver a year from now. So I want to be able to coach in college, but my biggest thing, I want to be able to be an inspiration for people where I come from. And I want people to know that I'm not leaving everybody. I'm here, and I want to help my Oklahoma Bowlers back at home to get them to wherever they want to be.
That's some awesome stuff right there, Morgan. And I think you should just throw gold on there too. We're going to get the gold plan in place as well. You're a collegiate competitor as well. You're going to be a sophomore coming up at Indiana Tech, a very accomplished school. They've had a lot of success in the past couple of years. Talk about the collegiate bowling experience as well.
It's everything I ever dreamed of and more. I went out there, and I was a freshman at Indiana Tech, as you said, and my coaches have been great. And my team and I, we started off a little rocky, actually. We started off our first couple tournaments, and we just weren't ourselves, and we knew what we had to do. We went out there, we won the WET championships, then we won the NAIA national championship right after that. And so we had great success this year, and hopefully this next year as well. But, my coaches, they helped us take it as far as we wanted to, but we're so hungry to go out there and get more titles. So
now, for a lot of players here at the moment in high school, and obviously we have all the booths, so big shout out to all the coaches out here, all the collegiate programs for taking some time setting up booths here at the trade show. But everybody goes through a process of kind of trying to find a school, potentially get recruited. Tell us a little bit about your story to find Indiana Tech.
Right, and I was talking to a few people today, actually, when I was sitting at my college booth, and I was talking to them, and I'm like, this is an overwhelming process. It's exciting. It's overwhelming. Sometimes a little stressful. You have options. You have people looking at you, and it's hard to know where you want to go. And I would just say you got to trust the process, and you just got to find where your happy place is. You got to find what fits you most, not because of the name of the school, but because that's where you belong.
Morgan, you could have pitched some Indiana Tech there and say, hey, folks,
and please come to Indiana Tech.
Folks, you could come bowl with Morgan Nunn at Indiana Tech. But a great school, a great program, a great coaching line as well. It's been fun to watch the Warriors compete the past couple of years, and looking forward to seeing your progression as a player as well.
Thank you.
You mentioned the surprise of Junior Team USA. As I mentioned, you're wearing the jacket right now. You're going to get the opportunity to go to camp in a little bit and kind of experience all that. What are you hoping to take away from your time as a Junior Team USA member?
There's a couple things I want to work on. I want to be able to travel and represent my country, but I know that there's things I need to get better at before that. So I want to be able to continue making Junior Team. That's the hard part. You got to stay on it. And so I know what I need to do that. And it's just time to go execute and work hard for that.
All right, Morgan, one final question before we let you go get back to the Indiana Tech booth. Folks, you can go say hi to Morgan over there real quick. The Junior Gold Championships, you got the runner-up finish. You got one more year coming up here in 2022. Can we just pencil you in? You're moving up one spot?
I'm going to have to work for it. Brooke she bowled a great game, and unfortunately my shots just weren't there that game, and that's okay. I wouldn't change it. I gave it all I had. So hopefully next year I'm going to come back out there, and I'm going to go work at home and work on some stuff, and hopefully next year I'll be able to climb that ladder and get that number one spot.
All right, folks. Morgan Nunn, an up-and-coming star in the sport of bowling. Morgan, thank you for joining us here.
Thank you so much.
She's going to be on Junior Team USA, folks, as well. So be on the lookout for her there. Morgan, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. All right, boys, this is it. This is what we worked for all season. This is what it comes down to. This is a hard work we put in, day out. We show it on the lanes. We show it at practice. We show it here.
Worked all season for this. This is our time to shine. Make good shots and great things will happen.
One dream, one vision, one goal.
We're going to show the whole nation what we're here to do.
I'm swimming in my head. I've been dreaming on the edge. Gotta follow what I know. Visions in the night. Captivated by the light. I'm surrounded by the glow.
All right, everybody, we are back here, Bull TV booth, right in the middle of the Indiana State Fairgrounds Junior Gold Championships 2021, and we're back here. We're chatting Hall of Famer Parker Bond III, Chuck Gardner, Chuck on the truck, joining us here. Gentlemen, how are we doing so far today?
I think today is going great. I mean, I look at Junior Gold and this specific day. This is all about the juniors that are in our sport. The ones that have qualified and worked and tried to elevate their game to get to that next level, or if we look at it, the premier level of junior bowling. And they're all out here on the floor. And it's not just about Chuck or myself, but it's all the professionals that are doing their part, standing tall and signing autographs and taking pictures for everybody else.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Missing last year for us that really look forward to this so much. It was tough, and it's really great to be back, and it's great to see all the young people and the smiles on their faces, and the pros doing such a great job interacting with them, and it makes you really proud to be part of an event like this. And I've been really lucky. I've been a part of every one, so it's a lot of fun.
That's awesome, Chuck. Let's continue that streak in 2022. What do you say?
Absolutely, man.
All right, guys. Parker, I know you've been in the Brunswick booth all day today, signing autographs, meeting fans. How fun has that been, just kind of getting to see all these young athletes out here, getting to chat with them for a couple minutes? I'm sure they're asking you a couple of questions, trying to get ready for the event as well. What's the experience been like in the booth for you?
It's actually been awesome. You know, with unfortunately skipping last year, so we have a little bit of a void there. But there's been plenty of bowlers that have come through the booth with their parents or their friends, you know, family and friends along the way that I haven't seen for the last 2 years, or some of them 3 years, because maybe we missed each other at some point. But then you have new ones coming in, the new or next age, that young youth level that's coming through there. And it's awesome to see them as well. As far as the tips along the way, you know, you want to look at all of them and tell them two things. First of all, fill your frames, make your spares. If you make your spares, I can almost guarantee you that you will make the cut. Okay, splits are going to happen. Unfortunate things are going to happen along the way, but filling frames is obviously of the utmost. The second thing is literally keeping this bowling ball that's on top of your shoulders, keeping it level-headed. You can't let that get away from your body, because if it does, you're going to throw away a shot or a multiple number of shots that can ultimately cost you of making the next cut that you're trying to get to. So it's really important to do that.
Did you hear that, kids? Make your spares this week. Make your spares. Parker guarantees you will make the cut.
Just about guaranteed.
Just about guaranteed.
They're gonna bowl a lot if they make their spares. You make all your makeables, you're gonna be tired at the end of the week because you're gonna make a lot of cuts.
Absolutely. And, you know, talking about tips, Parker, I know you got some things in the work on the coaching side of it. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, we're segregating. We're building a wall at Howell Lanes where I grew up. Fortunately, we've talked to the proprietors there, Neil and Charlie, and they've allowed us the ability to build the wall. So we're going to segregate 5 lanes that will not be part of the facility as we know it in league bowling or league style. It will be open play. But when we say open play, it's not just for the novice bowler or the entertainment aspect. We are trying to build a full-fledged training center in there to make it the place to come in the Northeast for those that are unfortunate that can't get to other areas of the country to go out there and learn. we want to give them that same availability to go out there and become the best bowler that they can possibly become. And I think that we're going to acquire that here shortly.
That's very awesome. We're going to be looking forward to seeing more about that. So congratulations on that as well. That's
well,
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. It really is outstanding. You know, Leslie, and it starts with Leslie. I know that my job is out on the road, but Leslie has really wanted to have something available that she can teach anybody, basically morning, noon, and night. And what's been orchestrated together along with the Russo family has just been outstanding. And when we get it all out there, the way that it's going to culminate, it's going to be awesome.
Parker, I got to ask, I know Leslie puts together a lot of teams each and every year for the Youth Open Championships. What was the number this year if you got it?
I think she had 41 teams on the floor.
That's amazing.
Just absolutely
That's awesome.
incredible. She had spreadsheets all over her office and out on the table there, you know, and it's a sea of red, white, and blue. And when I sit back there, you know, a lot of parents have come up and thanked me. Folks, it had nothing to do with me. I mean it from my heart. My wife did that 100%, everything that she did. And she's got some people that can help her along the way. But it's all of the adults, the parents out there that put their belief not only in their own child, but also put their belief in Leslie and what she could formulate out on the floor. And it was outstanding to watch it.
It is very cool. Now, Chuck, I know you're very involved on the youth side of it as well, the Bowl for Life Scholarship. Tell us a little bit more about that program and just how important it is for you to be able to give back to the youth of the sport.
Well, besides having my children, it's probably the most important thing that's ever been in my life. And I really appreciate Parker and Leslie and all the folks that are behind it. We are on track this year to give away $100,000 in scholarships.
That's fantastic.
And we're not hosting our tournament this year, but what we've decided to do is take all the money that we would have spent at our tournament, and we're going to spread that around to some of the other tournaments around the country. We're going to do some big scholarship stuff with Parker's tournament this year. We're doing some stuff with Billy Gasson's tournament, with Danny Wiseman's tournament. So we're branching out to help other tournaments with some sponsorship and giving some scholarships there too. But we always have a scholarship going at the Bowl for Life Foundation. Right now there's one going. I think it ends July 24th, and it's a neat one. It's an essay about how did you get started bowling? How did you get started bowling? Who got you started and why? And I look for some really neat things. We had one just a couple of months ago that was unbelievable. Parker's son, Brandon, actually was one of the recipients. I want to say we gave away $20,000, but the essay, this was the Storm Scholarship. The essay was write your Hall of Fame speech as if you're being inducted into the Hall of Fame. And it was tremendous how creative the kids were. And it's really neat. Parker even brought it up a little while ago. He goes, I cannot believe all the people walking around here in Bowl for Life apparel, you know, in shirts and jackets. And it's just a lot of fun. We've enjoyed it. My family works so hard at it. It's my wife and my son and daughter-in-law and daughter. They just put in a lot of time, and it's quite a joy.
That's fantastic, Chuck. Thank you to both of you for everything you do for all the young athletes out here. I got one question for both of you left. Chuck, you've been asked probably a time or two in your life about ball reaction, figuring out bowling balls for tournaments. These competitors this week, they're limited to 5 bowling balls across all these patterns. What would be the quick advice to building a 5-ball arsenal this week here at Junior Gold, knowing you're seeing a lot of different patterns?
Well, I think you really need to keep it simple. I think you need one big asymmetrical ball. That's it. And the only ASIM I would have in my bag, one big ASIM. I would have 2 symmetricals. I would have a urethane ball. And without a question, you have to have your plastic ball, because that will be the ball that gets the most use. And it's the most important ball this week. Mr. Hoagland is not going to make them easy. They're going to be challenging. So make your spares. Just one big ASIM, and then keep it very simple after that.
All right. Thanks, Chuck. Parker, for you, we had Brandon and Justin on just a little bit earlier. For you, How fun is it to watch them compete here at this level?
You know, I can say this. I've been very fortunate to collect a lot of hardware out there on the approach with some pretty big checks along the way. But as a parent sitting in the back watching our children compete and some of the things that they've accomplished along the way, there's nothing more rewarding than that. Because now everything that you're trying to work with them to build their own craft and then watching them actually accomplish that from time to time, because it's certainly not every event they bowl in, but watching them accomplish that and the hard work and dedication that they put into it, now they're starting to see some of the fruits of labor come out of it.
Excellent stuff. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us here. Two of the best ambassadors for the sport of bowling, Parker Bone III, Chuck Gardner. Thank you for joining us here on Bowl TV from Junior Gold, guys. We'll let you get back. And we're going to throw it over to Mike Flanagan now, who has a special award to give out over at the Hammer booth. Mike?
That is right, Aaron. I am here at the Hammer booth, the autograph signing line. Bill O'Neill couldn't make it because of flight delays and issues. He spent 6 hours at the airport and wanted to be here to reach every single Junior Gold player out here. He loves coming to Junior Gold, and he feels terrible that he couldn't be here. Well, Shannon O'Keefe is here, and she only took about a 45-minute break earlier today. She has been signing autographs all day and will be here until 6 o'clock. I had a chance when I was out here walking around to observe her giving these autographs, and she's spending the same amount of time with every single person. She is unbelievable when it comes to being able to compartmentalize, not only on the lanes, but in the autograph line. So at this point in time, she has no idea that I'm going over there, but she has a special award I'm going to present to her. So I'm going to grab my tripod here, we're going to walk over there, we're going to surprise Shannon O'Keefe, and all these people in the autograph line are probably going to get mad at me because they've been waiting for quite a while, and I'm going to delay them getting their autograph. So let's go. I've also got Curtis with me here. He's also got a couple parting gifts for Shannon that might help her out a little bit. I just happened to notice that Chuck's over here assisting as well. But we're going to present this to her right now, as long as I can make it through the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to hold up the line for just a second. We have a very special award to present to Shannon O'Keefe. For those of you that don't know, Bill O'Neill couldn't be here today because of flight delays. So Shannon has been signing all day long. Let's give her a hand. She is one of the best ambassadors of our sport. So what we did is we couldn't go get a formal award made for her. So I made this award for her. It is the Shannon O'Keefe Most Autographs Signed in One Day award right here.
Thank you. I am so honored. I am so unexpected. Thank you to all of my fans who want my autograph so I can win an award like this.
And we'll also get some almonds and an orange for you.
Thank you.
Keep that energy up.
Yes.
Keep that energy up.
Thank you. You guys are so silly. Get out of here.
Okay, everybody, thank you for allowing that to happen. Okay, all right, Nux to Chuck. All right, so since we are towards the end of the day now here, I do want to show you around a little bit what else is happening here at Junior Gold. I want to show you the line right now for the Storm athletes. Chris Vi, Julia Bond, right here. Say hi, everybody. So we got autographs going on over there. Then over in this direction, Tommy Jones also has been signing autographs all day long. We're going to go over and say hello to Tommy Jones. But this is kind of what the lay of the land is like. This is the outlook here. As you walk around, you've got all these autograph signing stations. And again, we're going to go over and we're going to surprise Tommy Jones, who's always excited to see me. So here we go. I'm going to go over here. And he's probably going to start with a, hello, Michael. That's my guess. That's my guess. Check this out. I'm going to get right in here. Big photo here. All right, here's my chance. Get Tommy on here for you. He's been over here absolutely killing it. All right. Tommy Jones over here signing some autographs. Told you guys. Told you would say hi, Michael. How many autographs do you sign here, Tommy?
For your mom.
Quite a few.
But it's good. The kids are happy. Everybody's having a good time.
Yep.
So,
Okay. All right. We're gonna show the photo op what happens here with Tommy Jones.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, another autograph. So this is really what it's all about. It's the players interacting with all the youth bowlers, giving some tips, signing some autographs. Tommy's got a long line here. But Tommy Jones is here, so if you have not made it over here to the trade show yet, it closes at 6. Tommy's here till 6. Shannon's here till 6. I'm going to walk around, take you around a little bit more. This is our impromptu segment of the day because I got to check off all the other boxes of everything that I've missed so far today. So I'm going to just show you real quick, kind of collegiate row, all the different colleges. And there's several of them. Hello. So we got all these college booths. So if you come over here, or if you've already been here, you guys know what this is all about. This is where all the colleges, you can talk to them about college scholarships, opportunities. There's Don Griffin, a friend of mine from St. Louis, right here with Missouri Baptist University right there. All the great colleges. Say hello. Hello. So they're just here to talk to you about collegiate programs, opportunities. And that's one of the really cool things about Junior Gold. And some like to show off with trophies and accomplishments. Recruiting is a big deal these days. It's a competitive market. I'm going to come over here and surprise these guys right here at the NCBCA booth. Got some celebrities over here. Hey guys, I'm live on Facebook and YouTube on Bowl TV. So I'm here with John Williamson. John, who is the best live stream commentator in bowling today? That's right. I got $40 for you for that one. Thank you very much. John, what's been going on over here at this booth?
We're working with the NCCA and the NCBCA, and we're giving out numbers for participants so they can hopefully get recruited.
Oh, okay. So the numbers, how does that work?
Each class gets a different color, and they wear it while they compete. There's a QR code that they get, and they fill out information. It gets sent to all the college coaches, and so at the end of it, we can contact all the kids' work.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Has that been going on for several years?
This is the second year we've done it.
Okay. And this really helps you with being able to recruit players?
Oh, definitely, because one of the hardest part about Junior Gold is you'd always go in the team. This person knows you really well, and now you have to figure out how you can contact them. And so now we have that ability, so it takes a lot of the legwork out.
Great. Yeah, and Josie told me that you said, hey, would you mind coming over and helping out for a couple hours, about 7 in the morning?
Yeah, that was factual.
Yeah, and she's still here, right there, yeah.
I mean, it varies. So, it's a vague term, and I'm not really good at counting, so.
How great is it having somebody like Josie who came through your program still on as an assistant coach?
It's phenomenal that she's still bowling. So she showed some name recognition, as far as, meet knowledge of the university, what we like to do. We're sort of merging our sort of thoughts after we were just talking about knowing each other for 17 years, that we sort of start becoming one in the way you think. But, she's been in school, she knows sort of the problems the kids are having, and she can help sort of navigate it. Granted, that was a little while ago, but again, she's been there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks, John, for a little bit of time. There's a PWBA champion, Josie Barnes. Right there, Josie Barnes. So 2 hours today, huh, Josie? Just 2 hours you've been here? Yeah, just 2? 2 hours. 7:30. She likes to let everybody know that. Okay. Well, I think that's going to do it for me here on the floor. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look behind the scenes as I do my roaming reporting out here. Autographs with the pros, colleges, vendors, merch, all the USBC programs that are available. It's all right here. 2 buildings, Junior Gold, open till 6 today. And in future years, if you haven't come to Junior Gold, make sure you call qualify, get into the tournament, and check out these two buildings in future years. Next year it'll be Grand Rapids. Send it back over to the booth area. I believe we have a commercial, and we'll wrap up our show.
All right, boys, this is it. This is what we worked for all season. This is what it comes down to. This is the hard work we put in, day out. We show it on the lanes. We show it at practice. We show it here.
Worked all season for this. This is our time to shine. Make good shots and great things will happen.
One dream, one vision, one goal.
We're going to show the whole nation what we're here to do.
I'm swimming in my head. I've been dreaming on the air. Gotta follow what I know. Visions in the night, captivated by the light. I'm surrounded by the glow.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the Bull TV booth at the Junior Gold Championships Trade Show, Indianapolis, Junior Gold 2021. And Mike, Curtis, we are coming to the end of our broadcast today. 2 shows, 2 hours apiece. What an experience. It was great to talk to so many athletes, parents, family, friend, competitors as well. We even got some autographs here, so big shout out to Matt Ogle, Packy. We got Mike's autographs right up here as well. So thank you to everybody for the accessibility today, for chatting with us, telling us about their Junior Gold experiences. It's truly been a special experience for us, and just the beginning of the week for all these great young athletes out here.
Yeah, I'd like to announce that I'm officially taking an internship for next year. I'm going to be accepting applicants. I need a cameraman when I'm out amongst the people. I know that I'm known as the human gimbal, but I'm telling you right now, I think a cameraman would enhance this broadcast just a little bit more. Now, I know that it's difficult working with someone so talented as guys, and I appreciate you guys being second and third fiddle. So those of you that are interested in applying for this internship next year, DM me, the Mike Flanagan on Instagram. Send me that DM, and we'll see if we can get you here to be my cameraman. Of course, you will have to pay your way here. You will have to pay for all your lodging, all your meals, and pay me $100 a day for training. So that's about the only takeaway I have here outside of everything you wrapped up, Aaron Smith.
Hey, can I put that application in? Was it the Mike Flanagan?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. I think I'll send you one later though.
Okay.
I don't know how I can top that, but I'm going to try. Folks, this is trade show day. We got practice coming up, so we know everybody's got a busy day ahead of them, a couple practice sessions left to go. Practice tomorrow before the big show starts on Monday. The first of 4 rounds of competition of qualifying before we make that first cut, get into the advancers round, final advancers round, match play, and then back to the stepladder finals on bulltv.com. Bull TV is the place to be to watch coverage throughout the course of the week. We're going to be in 4 different centers, having 4 channels up. That's 16 lanes per center. That's 64 lanes of coverage each and every day here at the Junior Gold Championship, so you're not going to want to miss out. If you got friends and family at home, be sure to tell them bulltv.com, subscribe, a few different options. You can pick up an event ticket for $14.95, pick up a monthly recurring subscription, $9.95. Check that one out, folks. And, of course, an annual subscription, $79.95. Not only gives you great access to this live event, Junior Gold, but so much more with the monthly and the annual subscription, the chance to support all the USBC short duration events, PWBA tour, and so much more. So we certainly hope many of you folks will be joining us on BowlTV.com. We'll all be at a center. So be sure to say hi to myself, Curtis, Mike, JT, even JT. JT hasn't been on camera, but he's been the hardest working man here all day, folks. So
I got something to add to that, Aaron.
Absolutely.
JT is behind the scenes back there. He is the hardest working man in bowling, absolutely. Now, without our big toe, we wouldn't be able to walk. That is for sure. But I do want to give you guys a tip at home as well. If you're an amateur bowler and you file a Schedule C tax return, you can write off your Bowl TV subscription against your taxes because it is training aids and coaching. So you can get a tax write-off by subscribing to Bowl TV. That just came up in another booth earlier today. So Bowl TV, save on those taxes. It's a write-off.
Yeah, sensible financial advice. Bowl TV. It makes sense on so many levels.
It does. CENTS and SENSE.
That's why you come to Bowl TV, folks. Bowling and more. Bowling lives here. All right, before we sign off today, a big thank you to the USBC, the BPAA, and their board of directors for their continued support of youth bowling. Kegel, the official lane maintenance provider of USBC and the Junior Gold Championships. Of course, our gold industry partners, Motive, Rotogrip, Storm, and Brunswick for their continued support. Of course, the competitors this week, we're going to see them all on Bowl TV. It's going to be pretty awesome. So hopefully we get to see some big scores out there. And as we've heard from multiple people, a lot of spare conversions. That's what we want. We don't need to see a ton of strikes. We want to see you make your spares, kids. So with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off. So best of luck to everybody this week. We wish you many strikes, all the spares you can handle. And hopefully we get to see you on July 17th in the championship round, U12, U15, and U18. But for the Bowl TV crew, Jason Thomas, Mike Flanagan, Curtis Von Kruger, I'm Aaron Smith. We'll see you on Bowl TV starting on Monday with qualifying round number 1. And remember, folks, on Bowl TV, bowling lives here. Have a great day.